overall, MMA obviously, like in a real fight, MMA is going to serve you better. But just hand to hand, like all you focus on when your skill set is primarily focused on one thing, you are vastly better than anybody else at that one thing. So a UFC fighter going into a ring is not going to translate.
No, even when you real good at punching. No, not boxing. I hate that I'm using this word, but it is a sweet science. Yeah, so I wouldn't deal with it.
That's why wrestlers do so well in UFC, because a lot of them are primarily focused on wrestling. And when you're so good at the one thing, as long as you can dodge a punch, you're good.
You can dodge a ball.
That scene in that movie was crazy when he threw a wrench at his nigga's face.
Dip, dive, and dodge. That was my shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
When he hit that, he said, "Nobody's made me bleed my own blood." I was like, "What does that mean?" I laughed so hard when I was watching that movie, bro.
That shit's so stupid.
No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
bro, underrated. Is that Ben Stiller? That's so underrated.
Extremely underrated.
I remember as a kid, I didn't even know that was him. What was it, Fat Camp?
I don't remember that one.
That was a movie where it was old, bro. That was like a 90s movie. And it was just all these kids, like parents was just like, we need to take our kids to get lose some weight. They're morbidly obese in childhood, so they sent them to Fat Camp. And he was the trainer there, and he was whooping their ass. It was so funny, bro. It was so fun. When them smuggled candy in that bitch and had that shit all over his stomach taped to him, I was crying laughing, bro.
Smuggling candy is crazy.
And it's so funny because my brother was fat at that time, but I was talking cash shit. I was like, "Mama, we need to send him down."
No wonder your brother hated you growing up.
Oh yeah, but I'm telling you, bro, I told you. I tried so many different fat jokes on him, but Fat Boy just worked.
I'm sorry. I'm a former fat boy. Yes.
Yeah,
that shit works. I'm sorry. You can come up with the most clever crafted fat joke. If you just say fat boy,
I don't get it, bro.
It's different. I don't know what it is.
I never forget, bro. Like when I was in the military, we was in the dorms, we were just bombing each other. And we, just talking shit. And then it was the other dude talking to my other friend. And then he was, big dude just talking shit. And he was killing him. I don't know. He said, "Get out of my way, fat boy." He won. Nigga, I cried laughing, bro. It was how he said fat boy.
He won.
I was like, damn, boy, I was laughing hard as a bitch. Fat boy just so funny. Like, you just saying it like that. Yo, what up, fat boy? It ain't that funny, but you fat boy. I was like, ooh.
Like, why you emphasize the fat so much?
Like, my nigga, bro.
It was like several T's in that fat. I don't like that.
I'm big boned it, bitch.
This nigga, like you winding up the fat.
Yeah, bro.
I'm mad. I'm mad all over again. It's like walking down the hallway in middle school all over again. You got me triggered.
See, I never really mess with fat people out in the wild. Like,
out in the wild is crazy.
I fuck with my brother mainly because I was just like, bro, I know y'all struggling, so I ain't gonna do that shit to you. But my brother was a whole different thing because my brother, I love him now. I couldn't stand him when I was a kid because that's why I always had so much ammo against him. Because we'll just play a game and you just beat me up afterwards. I'm like, bro. I was like, bro, I was literally just in a fucking horror movie for 11 years. I was just like, bro. And then once I got taller, I was trying that nigga every fucking waking moment. Every fucking moment.
Terrible.
I'd be like, "Hey, yo, bro, you got to go take your bath first." He said, "Nigga, you do." I was like, I fight this nigga at a drop of a hat after I was like, I could beat this nigga down. I still was when I was 11, 12, I was still trying to whoop him, but I was losing. But once I turned 15, 16, oh yeah, try me. We fighting.
It's like this whole dynamic has changed in this household now.
Oh yeah. I was still losing from time to time, but hey, I got a chance now. I got a chance. And then I would always catch you when you cause my brother just whooped me. I remember playing 2K. I just put the controller down, walked away. This nigga kicked me hard as a bitch in the back.
What in the fuck?
I put a hole in the fucking door. That's how hard I hit that bitch.
Terroristic activities.
So I was just like, I'm gonna just fight this nigga when he don't expect it. I'd be like, hey, bro, I was like, hey, I just finished cooking. You got any dishes? That nigga put a plate down. Foul! I was just fighting this nigga then, dog. I was just like, yeah, you ain't gonna expect it either, nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass for no reason.
Oh my.
He said, bro, I brought all the dishes. I was just whooping this nigga for no reason. I was like, hey, bro, it is what it is.
The worst thing I ever did to my little brother was just give him a controller and I plugged in. That was it. Y'all shit was crazy.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, it was hectic. Because I brought this up on the podcast before, like, when my other brother came from Cali, and my brother just kept, like, because my brother, I don't know what was up with him. He just had to try to one-up you or some shit. And then he showed up and shit. Everything was cool. And then he probably got a little jealous because I never really met my other brother. So I thought he was cool as a bitch. And my brother was just like, that's why mama don't love you, because she was not there.
The fuck?
Bro, I've never seen such a picture-perfect drop kick in my life. My brother was on the other side of the bed. He was at the door. This nigga hopped the bed. Boom! Kicked him to the closet.
That's that loud.
I remember seeing that shit. And the thing is crazy is, not even making this up, he kicked my brother into my mama closet. I know it was nothing but heels fucked him up. Like, that nigga, I was like, yo.
That nigga got that Yu Yu Hakusho live action drop kick.
Bruh. Yeah, bro. That shit was ugly. And he taught me how to gamble.
Your childhood was interesting.
Bruh, real shit. Because he was all right. He said, I'm going to teach you certain games, and then we're going to get to, like, craps and shit. I was like, bet. He's like, all right, this game, he said, it's just called money in your hand. Put some money in your hand, try to snatch it out. If you don't, got to put some more money in it.
What kind of gambling is that?
Hey, nigga.
That's just theft.
No, like, cause if I close it and you don't get it, like, and you attempt it, hey, now is my turn. That's just like slap hands.
Slap hands doesn't have money involved.
Pain. That's the cost.
This nigga's stupid.
Real, yeah. So,
oh my god. Nah, yeah. I'm happy my childhood was tame.
Yeah, and then like when I learned crafts, bro, that was fun as a bitch. I had like, it's like you got full control except for the like chance. But like every time a nigga just shake that, I'd be like, no, smack the nigga dice. No, pick that shit back up, do it again. No, ain't no slide, nigga. Ain't no slide, nigga. And roll the motherfucking dice. At least hit it off the wall, bitch ass nigga. I got bad after that.
This how niggas got shot in the corner.
That's how niggas act when you playing craps.
That's how niggas
like,
got shot.
I'm gonna be real with you. That's why I don't play craps anymore. But if we in the hood and you get the dice and you don't shake it, you just sliding dice. Yeah, we fighting. I'm probably gonna do something to you. So that's why I retired when I was like 18. Cause I remember, bro, like this one little nigga took everybody money from the neighborhood. And then I was just like, hey, bro, if I beat him, I get at least $20 out this shit. Cause he got them niggas for like 80.
God damn.
So I was just like, hey, bro. And it was all ones. He had a stack. I was like, oh, bro, let's go. And I only had like $7 coming in. When I left out, that bitch was 60. Gave everybody their money back. I said, let me just get 20. Cause one thing about it, when you playing crafts and shit, if you take somebody money and you don't give them a chance to get it back, you're gonna get fucked up.
Absolutely.
So I was just like, all right, I give y'all this money. I'm not playing this nigga. Y'all got my back, so I'm good. He's like, hey, bro, give me a chance to shoot my money back, nigga. I was just like, nah, I'm good. He's like, oh, fuck no, nigga. You ain't getting off on this table. And I just, 20, 20, 20. I keep this 20. They was like, yeah. I was good. I was like, hell no, you gotta outthink these niggas. I retired that day. That was my last time I shot craps, except for when I went to Vegas. But I don't remember too much of that. I was blackout drunk because I remember
Jesus Christ.
We went and trained out there. And then they told us, it was like, bro, don't leave base.
This nigga being hard-headed.
Oh, no, I wasn't being hard-headed. I was being defiant.
Hard-headed.
No, hard-headed is like you can headbutt a door and be fine.
Oh, my God.
I was just like, no, because every single time that they told us to do some stuff, whenever I did the opposite, I had fun.
The fun was the possibility of trouble, which is why they wanted you to stay away from it in the first place.
Nah, because when we was up in Philly and they were just like, hey, bro, don't get no rental vehicle. We had a rental vehicle. Well, we had a fucking blast. But it was nobody, when I was in Vegas, it was nobody from like my base that I chilled with normally that went with me. So I was the only one that was just going like, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. I was like, yo, is somebody else coming? They was like, nah, bro, I ain't going. Like, fuck that shit. Is it worth it? I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna find out. So I ain't gonna even lie, to have to get enough confidence outside of drinking. So by that time, I already called a cab. I was up out of there. I got on that strip and I just started blacking out. I just remember I was getting free drinks, and out of nowhere I was on like a zip line. then I had no shirt on, and I was back in the cab.
Well, at least you made it back safe.
Yeah, I made it back.
This nigga said, out of nowhere, I was on a zip line. Imagine being on the strip and you blink and you're on a zip line shirtless.
Shirt. No, I think I had a shirt then. I don't remember, if I'm being real. I don't remember a lot of it. And I was just thinking about it. Like, I really would laugh if I just seen somebody on a zip line just dead weight, just gone. I was so fucked up.
No, it'd be worse if you see that nigga dead weight on a zip line and then out of nowhere they zap back into consciousness and like, where am I?
See,
like halfway through the zip line, this nigga starts screaming like, nigga, you already went past the worst part.
You there. Well, I never was afraid of heights, so that wouldn't have bothered me.
Nah, that would have fucked me up.
No, like now, since I've gotten older, I started feeling it now. I'm like, I'm scared to die.
That's the crazy part about getting older. Like I've said before, like when I was a kid, Lion King and all that shit ain't make me sad. I watch some shit nowadays, that shit just got a relatively average sad scene. I'm like,
Bruh, yes.
like what happened to me?
Bruh,
I used to be on the face.
I was like, bro, I was a gangster back in the day, bruh.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Nigga, I watched Fox and the Hound. That nigga said, hurt, nigga. Hurt.
I don't know if it's just life experience that softened me or what.
I remember I watched All Dogs Go to Heaven when I was a kid, but I didn't understand a lot of it. And then what made me rewatch it was basically the girl on the movie, you know, she died shortly after that movie came out. So the dude who had to play the dog that was gonna go to heaven, they had to use her like recordings to finish it. So that nigga was getting emotional at the end of the movie was realistic. So me knowing that, then rewatching that movie, but I was hurt as a bitch.
Nah, I think
it was Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds was voicing the dog.
I tear up.
Yeah, and she was who else? Y'all remember Land Before Time?
I know you talking about Ducky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that one.
Yeah, that was the little girl. I was hurt.
Yeah, that
Land Before Time. I refuse to watch that again. Boy.
Yeah, I'm not
that'll get me.
I'm not doing that. No,
that'll get me. I would not watch Lion King over. I didn't cry the first time I watched Lion King. I would cry now. I know I would.
I didn't either. I told you before, I was like that kid that was like, everybody's like, oh my God, this is so sad. I'm like, y'all.
No, I was just stupid. That was it.
Because I never got emotional over like stuff as a kid.
It wasn't, especially like, I'm going to say Lion King in particular. I was just stupid because I didn't know anything about like, I didn't watch any cartoon where somebody died. So he fell off a cliff. I was like, shit, I'll survive that.
This nigga said, I'll survive a trampling.
Yeah, straight up. These niggas ain't heavy, bro. What? You good?
He was like, Cat's got 9 lives. He all right.
Yeah.
I was like, all 9 got trampled out of him.
Oh. I was like, my God. Your son just watching.
All of them shits got trampled smooth out of him.
And then that part when he was like, "Dad, get up!" That'll get me now. I know it would.
Oh yeah.
Because I was watching, what was the movie called? Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. It was like a Netflix movie where the dude's a cop. He got a wife and kids, and then basically they got a new, like the movie starts off with a black dude at like a gas station, and he starts pumping his gas, and then he had to go do something else, and a nigga ran up on his car, get in the car, and it drove off, and the nigga was like, "Hey, don't steal my car!" Nigga ran in the car, got into the window, fighting the nigga to stop the car. They crash. And then the nigga, his homeboy pulled up. He was like, "Hey, bro, fuck that car. Let's go." He was like, "All right, nigga, fuck that shit." And then the white lady just pulled by. She was like, "Good Lord, why do you care about your vehicle?" He's like, "I don't give a fuck about my car." Opened the back seat. His daughter was in there. That's how the movie started. I was like, "Whoo." That shit was good. Out of nowhere, I was just like, bro, he a good main character. And out of nowhere, we started following a white family. I was like, what? What the fuck happened? What the fuck? But basically,
bait and switch ass movie.
It was. But I ain't gonna even lie. It was the part, you know, just living a regular life. He was a police officer. He was chasing these two dudes, and then find out that the dude who tried to rob the black dude at the beginning of the movie is like the leader of this organization. So it didn't get to that part yet, but it was just you know, the dad was he had a son and a daughter. Him and his daughter was like real close. And then his son was just like, hey, he was like, basically, he was still giving his son like running shoes or some shit. But his son was like, hey, I want to spend some time with you. So I want to go on a run with you. You run with me. It gets us some time together. He was like, nigga, I'm 40. I ain't running. I ain't running for mayor. So why the fuck I'm going to run? 5 miles? He like, fuck that shit. He said, bro, I'm all for it. But, nah. And so someone's just like, damn, okay. So you see like the daughter being the perfect daughter, always around the dad, loving him and shit. And he was like, damn. So then what makes this shit interesting is like he was just like, well, what are you going to do to get closer with your son? He was like, I got to build a shed soon. So I'm going on vacation to, use some vacation time to give myself time to build this shed. Son won't go on for it. So son didn't do that shit. So he asked one of his other police officers, was like, hey, bruh, you know somebody who can help me build this shed? It was like, oh, it's a nigga named Javier I'm cool with. He said, I'll set you up with him. Cuts to another Mexican family, dude named Javier with his wife. Like, they was like, next week we owe $400 in rent. And then he was just like, all right, well, I can get 300. He just like real shit, real nigga shit. Just threw the last 300 he had. He was like, hey, let's figure it out. And then so Job called and said, hey, we got a little spot for you to go to. He was all excited. He went there. They was like, bro, we already got enough people. We good. He go to the alleyway. He was like, damn, bro, I'm fucked up, bro. I ain't got nothing for my family. Then the dude who needed to build the shed with his son was just like, Javier, come here. Gets the job and shit. I ain't gonna get too into the movie. After that shit, his daughter got in an accident spending the night with her friends. On the way there, got hit by a drunk driver and died. Nigga, I was in shambles. Ooh. I was in shambles at work. They was just like, yeah, Willie, why are you going on 17 walks? Like, bro, my daughter's just struggling, bro. You got no kids.
He's like, you got kids? Nigga, we don't know nothing about you.
Well, I was hurt. That shit had me gone for a minute. Cause I was like, damn, bro. Like, and they didn't just let the shit go. Like, the daughter died. They went to the funeral. Then the nigga just sleeping in the bed. He just wake up. He was like, bro, I'm never gonna see her graduate. That hit me. Ooh. He said, I'm never gonna see her graduate. I'm not gonna walk her down the aisle. And then like 30 minutes before that, they was just in the car, and the daughter was like, play the song. He was like, oh, Dad, come on, dance with me. He was like, no, I'm not going to dance with you right now. Grown-ass man, that'd be embarrassing. then you used to see him crying, because after his daughter died, he said, why didn't I dance with her? I'm like, God damn it, you piece of shit. I was hurt. I stopped that movie right then. I was like, nah, that's enough. That is enough. To dance with my father. Oh, no. I literally, bro, the first time I heard that Luther Vandross song, bro, I cried. Because I love my damn daddy. So I heard that shit like, dance with my father. I was like, he could be gone one day. I was hurt.
I heard that song. I was like, so this is how people feel about dads.
Bruh, I'm telling you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Good to know.
Not going to get into this one. Stop it right there.
Like, good to know. Niggas sing about their dads. Good for y'all.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I ain't too big on Christmas shopping and all of that. Mm-hmm. I got the people closest to me stuff, and that's about as far as it goes.
I'll say this. For me, I didn't really give a fuck about Christmas for a while. And then I gave my nephews a gift, and then I was just like, wow.
Yeah, that'll do it. Seeing that sparkle in the kids' eye, when they get the thing they've been like wanting all goddamn year.
I didn't even know they wanted it. I just was like, I think he'll like this. And then, like, in the midst of you enjoying your Christmas, playing all the toys, I just give you yours, and you push all them to the side.
Ooh.
I was just like, oh, I killed these niggas.
Parents who, nigga? It's uncle and his bitch.
Nigga, straight up. UNC University, bitch ass nigga.
UNC.
Fuck y'all talking about. So, yeah, but then, I ain't gonna get too much into it, but I'm a religious person. So I started really thinking, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go about it in the right mindset. Because I was about to say, yeah, I'm just gonna do better than these niggas every year. But then I was like, no, that's not right. That's not right, bro. So let's try to fix that.
No, I just for a long time, all of my 20s, I ain't give a fuck about Christmas. This is the first year I've had a tree up in my adult life. Mm-hmm. So I didn't give a fuck about Christmas, and I don't know what happened. I got in my 30s and started getting sentimental.
We were just talking about crying because you lost some paper.
I was like, I want to actually feel the holiday spirit. The reason why I haven't been feeling it is because I haven't been participating.
The only time that I don't feel the Christmas spirit is if I don't know what I don't hear in my mind. Ooh, that's I just wanna be free. That's my shit, dog.
Mary.
Like, damn, nigga. That nigga just slide past the fucking mic on the floor. All over you. All of you. That shit goes so hard, bro. My nigga, it is so funny. Cause I bet you niggas was peddling Christmas music every year, try to drop something good at the end of the year. And then when the Temptations dropped that heat, niggas was just like, I don't think I'm gonna drop a Christmas album this year.
Nah, you can't drop nothing after that. Between that and Mariah Carey, you can't do nothing with those.
It's so crazy because almost every like well-known rapper did, or rapper R&B artist did a Christmas album.
And nothing compares to those two songs. Nothing.
Silent Night is the best. That's just my opinion. Everybody had their own opinion. That song hits, nigga. Michael Jackson. Well, Jackson 5 did a good one too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was putting out heat, nigga. Heat.
Just beating them niggas into the Christmas spirit.
Bro, get it right. It's gonna be a classic one way or another. Bro, straight up. And straight up. Oh, that nigga said he beat them into the Christmas spirit. That's wild. Woo. Gosh, that was funny.
Oh, I'm sweating.
That was funny, nigga.
Oh my God.
Beat them niggas into this Christmas. Get ready, son. Just piccolo them niggas.
That's not the right octave.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Do you recall like any type of like chase scenes that you really liked in like movies?
I know Jackie Chan had one. I can't remember the movie though. That's what I was trying to think of. I don't know if it was Rumble in the Bronx. That was one of my favorite fucking movies he did.
Jackie Chan's catalog is underrated.
Oh. Black Dynamite.
This nigga's gonna find a way to talk about Black Dynamite.
No, I don't think this is like, I'm gonna get away from it, but I don't think it was like that funny, like that crazy, but they kept using the same chase scene.
I remember you talking about this.
It'd be like two niggas running away out of nowhere. It's just a white and blue car, and it always goes off the cliff. I was just like, bro, that's crazy. But no, all right, what are you specifically saying chase scene? Because chase scene for me, I'm thinking like Terminator when that nigga, that's scary though. When that nigga was chasing down him on foot when it's T-1000.
I think we talked about this before, but that's crazy because they said this nigga was outrunning the bike in real life because he was a track star before.
I was terrified of that man as a kid, bro.
He did an amazing job with just like remaining stoic like the entire time. Like this nigga is running plain faced. That's horrifying.
He said, I trained to perfect that. I was like, bro, I swear everything I love, bro.
This nigga was running full speed, mouth closed. That's nuts. He was breathing through his nose like that. Nah, bro, I'm cool. That's horrifying. Don't chase me like that.
Boogers was flying out like bullets. He scared the shit out of me. Well, nah, what chase scene got you asking this question?
I was watching Dark Knight. And you remember the chase scene when Batman is chasing down Joker to stop him from getting to Harvey? I like that chase scene because at a certain part during that chase scene, there's no music playing. It's literally just the sound effect of the cars and like explosions and all of that. I don't know why I like that chase scene so much. I don't think it's the best chase scene.
It's just something that made you come up with this question for you to
say
that. Yeah.
Like I like the fact that they didn't go too over the top with like, you know how a lot of chase scenes will have like this epic music in the background? Like a lot of chase scenes do that. In this one, it literally was just car sound effects, explosions. That's it. I really like that, especially when you get to the part when Batman is like honing in on Joker as he's in the middle of the road saying, hit me. Come on, hit me.
Oh, yeah.
Like that with no music playing at all. All of that, I really like that. So it made me think, what are other chase scenes that are just like really fucking good?
This wasn't, it was a chase scene, never mind. It was on Jumper when Samuel Jackson was trying to get that nigga. Yeah. That was a decent one. I was just getting pissed off because I'm like, bro, how are you getting caught?
That was always my question.
But he was part of a company that made the technology to be able to whatever like residual teleportation energy you had, I can follow it.
Oh yeah, that was right.
So yeah,
just imagine hating these niggas so much. You go through the budget of doing that. That's expensive as fuck.
I don't know. I didn't get it, but I love the power to be able to teleport.
I was just thinking, I don't remember them that well, but I feel like the Jason Bourne movies probably had really good chase
I didn't watch
scenes.
any of them.
Huh.
I did like every time. I'm not against them. Every time I tried to watch it, it was always in the middle of it. And I was never like, all right, I'm gonna watch the Bourne series now. Never really got into that mindset. And then I kind of want to watch them.
Matrix had good chase scenes. The first and second one both had good chase scenes.
I'm trying to think of the first one.
The first one for me, I think, was when the agents were chasing them down and they were trying to escape. And Neo eventually gets stuck and has to fight. What's his name? Agent Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that whole chase scene was good. But the second one was the highway chase scene.
Yeah, the highway was good. I remember that one. The one
amazing.
On the first one was like, yeah, when he got caught up. Nah, because he killed everybody at the spot. And because he started like pulling them out. And you know, he'd always had to go to the operator to get sent back.
Yes.
And then when Agent Smith ended up coercing the one dude to unplug them. Mm-hmm. And I remember that girl was like, not like this.
Or just dropped.
Oh, I was hurt.
Yeah, Matrix 1 and 2 has some amazing chase scenes. That highway chase scene was so fucking good. Oh my God, bro.
They scared me. The niggas in white.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
It was terrifying, bro.
Like, because at that point, they had
the lady who made that said that the fourth movie was supposed to be Terminator or something like that. The lady who made the Matrix movies.
That was confirmed?
She's the one talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm going to send you that shit, but I was actually surprised. I was like, oh, that would have made a good ending.
Yeah. That would have played, all of that would have played very well into that. Like that would have been like, the setup for this is the Terminator movies, and then we go into the Matrix movies, because this is what happened when the Terminator was won, and then we go into whatever was supposed to be next. Mm-hmm. That would have been like a cool little like, no, y'all didn't know that these all were interconnected. This is the same verse.
Yeah, but the person, they were just, because she was saying that she think the person who made Terminator saw her script.
Interesting.
I don't know if this is true. I just seen the interview and I was like, that's interesting.
It is.
I remember, bro. First time I watched Matrix, I know everybody as a kid was just like hype about that little scene when, you know, the scene that was loved everywhere when he did the lean back shit and all that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That movie just had me because I love kung fu movies. We don't get that often at all no more.
Yeah.
And that was just, it was guns and kung fu. How the fuck would you not want to watch that?
That shit was amazing.
Bruh.
Whoever came up with that was just a fucking genius.
Mm-hmm. And then when you look, like, first time you thought Morpheus was untouchable. And they had that nigga, like, tied up to the motherfucking chair. They said, ah! That shit was so hard, dog. That was my shit. I loved Matrix.
You know what's so crazy about Lawrence Fishburne and all of that is, before that role, he had been playing like traditional black roles, and then he gets that role. It's like, you wouldn't think that he'd be able to play that role the way that he did if you were looking at the other stuff.
Yes, I really did, bro. Because if you watched a lot of his old shit, he had range. Because it was the one jump when he was a dope boy. It's just everything he was doing was just like, everything he gets, he's going to kill it. Like the one when they was all in the military. He played so many different styles of shit that I'm just like, bro, he cold.
I'm not I won't, in regards to that, taking away his acting prowess. It's more.
You're talking about the type of movie he was in.
Yeah, like the type of stuff that he was in, based more along the realm of like realistic, not sci-fi.
I just don't think that they was offering him that. He just got offered it and he was like, fuck yeah. I just think that his style, like he seems like an art type of mind. So I feel like he would be okay if they gave him the opportunity. And I think that he has the chops to be able to smoke it, which he did.
Obviously.
Yeah. That's just like, you know, we didn't expect to see people that look like us to be in movies like that. We didn't expect this nigga Samuel L. to have a lightsaber.
That was hard though.
Yeah. All right. So question.
What?
I seen this on TikTok when somebody said, is light actually smart? Like Yagami.
Yes.
Because it was just like, for a nigga to have a cheat book to actually get cornered in the second episode is crazy.
Did you forget who he was up against?
That's true. He got cornered in the second episode with a cheat book.
Wait, who did he get cornered by? How did he get cornered? I haven't seen it in so long.
First episode was him getting the book. Second episode was that nigga getting on the screen with an inmate that was gonna get executed anyway. He was like, "Hey, nigga, I'm coming to get you. I don't think this is some bullshit. I think you a real motherfucking person. Prove me wrong." Then he had a heart attack, and then everybody thought he killed him. And then that's when L came up on the screen, which is like, I knew something was going up. He's like, "Nigga, I didn't know you was from Japan, so we was prepared to do it in all countries." And lo and behold, the first one we did, he was here. He's like, "I can tell that you a student because you do it between student hours."
I don't think that, like, I'm not going to take away from his intelligence, but I think a lot of the times what happened is intelligent people have egos, and that's what trips them up. That don't take away from the fact that Light was very intelligent.
He was definitely intelligent. I would say, because I think they was comparing Light and Lelouch. Now, you haven't seen Code Geass.
But I've heard he's way more intelligent.
I think so, mainly because, like, he won, sort of.
I haven't seen it. I'm going to. That'd be one of my ones that I'll watch next year.
Yeah, you need to watch that shit.
But yeah, I think people mistake things of that nature. Like, people who are intelligent made mistakes just like anybody else. Like, that doesn't take away from their
Lelouch made
intelligence.
one that was fucked up.
Like, if anything, a lot of intelligent people make more mistakes because they think they're above the fray.
Wait, that wasn't the case on this one. This was just a fuck up on accident.
Yeah.
Like, when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, shit. It got me, too. Because I'm just like, what just happened? That's not supposed to happen.
But, yeah, I don't mistake that just because...
I'm rewatching Code Geass right now. I enjoyed it.
Like, don't make... Like, again, as I stated, intelligent people make mistakes. Like, they aren't above mistake making.
That's true.
So he can still be intelligent and have gotten caught up, especially when you aren't thinking at the time that somebody's coming for you. Like, that wasn't his thought process in that moment, was somebody's coming after me, I should move accordingly. But when he knew somebody was coming for him now, he changed his strategy.
He doubled down.
Still, he started approaching the situations as if somebody was coming for him now.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, once he realized what was happening, now, all right. And he won.
Not really.
He beat L.
Because he couldn't prove it.
Still beat him.
Because you had rules. You were just like, oh, if I give ownership to the book to somebody else, I forget everything. L had him cornered.
Still beat him.
And then he was just, but you don't know the rules. You know the rules of all the books. You knew everything. You knew about the Shinigami eyes. You knew about all this shit. He had to figure out that you had to know my name. We figured out that you had to do this. I figured out that you was kin to a police officer, because there's no fucking way you get the information we getting. So I made fake information to know that, to make sure I was right.
Now, I'm mad that he got the eyes to figure out names. Like, at that point, you're cheating at the game.
He was cheating already.
That is true.
So my thing is, as soon as that nigga would have clocked me, that book would have been retired for years.
Yeah. Nah, Light had a thing, because the stipulation, like, it cuts your life in half or something if you get those eyes.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to win too bad.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to win way too
Well,
bad.
the first time it was offered, he didn't do it.
And then he did. Like, at a certain point, it's like, all right, bro, this is going too far. I'm going to stop. Not him. That nigga was like, nah, we pushing this as far as it can motherfucking go. I'm going to be the supreme ruler of the world. Like, nigga, it's not that deep, sir. Go graduate college and get the fuck out of here.
I remember watching that shit for the first time, and I was on his side. I rewatched that shit recently. I was just like, fuck no. That's why I want to rewatch Code Geass, because I want to see if I'm on Lelouch's side.
I know from the start I want on his side. I was like, who are you to play judge, jury, and executioner?
That's true.
Like, fuck out of here. No.
I got to rewatch Code Geass. I really want to see what I think now.
I
ain't watching Gurren Lagann again, though. I can't.
No, I'm cool.
I think it would affect me now.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's just going to redo exactly how I felt the first time. As soon as that nigga dies, cut off. I might even make it that far. I don't want to hear this nigga scream like that again.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
I know when it's about to happen. Click.
As soon as that first nigga just hit him. All right.
That's enough. Good rewatch. You ain't even halfway through.
Great anime.
I'm done.
Great anime.
So inspiring.